because there is, we'll wait for the car to go by.
Skip to my Lou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. Today we are going to try out the Ordinary's colors. In other words, their foundations. They have a serum foundation and a coverage foundation, and I have purchased them both. Here they are, and one is the color 1N and one is the color 1.1N. And I'm pretty sure that they're just very light colors, and for two reasons I chose these. Number one, because those were the only colors available, and for two, because I'm pasty. So what I'm going to do today is put serum foundation on one side and coverage foundation on the other, and we're going to see how that wears throughout the day. But before I put either of those on, we are going to put on the high Spreadability primer, so we can give that a little review as well. So here's that primer, and I don't usually use primer ever. Nothing in there. It's pretty thick. I thought primers were... Ooh, let's do it like they do on Instagram. Drip. Come on. Yeah, it's a little thick to drip. Ooh. There, how's that? All right, let's just spread that all over my face. And there are two primers from The Ordinary. One has silicone and the other does not. This does not. I think I put too much on. Okay, primer applied. Okay, I'm gonna start with the serum foundation, which is what I would have chosen for myself since I have dry skin and I have a little bit older skin. Just a little bit. Take a little peek at that. Yeah, it's very light with a little bit of a yellow tint. And let's put this on my right side. And I'm gonna use a foundation brush. And I'm very used to my foundation looking far too light when I put it on, but by the time I blend in blush and eyeshadow and some eyebrows, it all seems to work. But I'm looking a little ghostly. I go over my eyelid. Yes, these two foundations are different colors, but they're both super light and it's not gonna make a difference. You're not gonna see a line down my face of two separate colors. But if you did, I think it'd be kind of fun. All right, one side serum foundation. Looks funny, right? And so here is the coverage foundation on my left side. Now, the serum foundation is meant to give a lighter coverage than the coverage foundation, of course. The coverage foundation states on the website that it is specially formulated not to creep into those fine lines on the face. So I'm all for that. So here's that. That has less of a yellow tint to it. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Except it's very, very light. But watch what I do. It's just gonna blend into my pasty skin. All right, I'm done. Now putting on these two foundations, I can already tell that the coverage foundation has a more powdery texture to it and look, while the serum side is gliding on a little bit better. I still don't know which one I prefer. So I'm gonna go put on my full makeup for the day, and I will come back in about 8 hours. We'll see how well each foundation did as well as the primer. Okay, I am back. It is not 8 hours later, it is 5 hours later, but I thought that was enough time to test out the original foundations and to see how they wear throughout the day. Now, from looking close up, I can see the side with the coverage foundation does indeed have lasting coverage, but its claim of the foundation not creeping into your fine lines is not true in my case, because I can see that there is a little bit of foundation in one of my fine lines under my eye. It's really not that bad, and considering how well the foundation kept throughout the day, that fine line, that is not such a big deal to me. I'm kind of seeing the same thing on the serum side, and that may just be because my fine lines aren't so fine, and foundation can't help but creep into those areas. In both cases, not so bad. And that is usually the key determiner for me whether or not I like a foundation or concealer, is if it gathers in those areas. But also its ability to cover up my dark circulars and keep them covered up throughout the day. You know, all in all, I can't see a big difference between the two. I did feel a difference when I was putting the foundations on. The full coverage being a little bit more powdery feeling. Not the actual texture, but the finish on my face. While the serum side felt a little bit smoother upon application. If I were gonna choose one of these foundations to wear for myself, just like I said before, I would choose the Serum Foundation. Even though that's less coverage, it is more of the consistency and texture that I need for my dry skin. And the coverage foundation might be something that I would put on when putting on a full face of makeup, where I didn't mind a less natural look when it comes to my skin. I think both foundations are equally as good. I think it just depends on what kind of coverage that you do want. I'll put some information down in the description box on each foundation and a link to where you can purchase them. I'm gonna say they were $7 each, which the hell's wrong with that? Let me see. So yeah, they were $6.90 each. I think that is a complete bargain for foundation, especially one of such quality. So that's it. That is it on this video on the Original Colors foundations. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. I know that I did. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed but would like to be, please hit that button down below and you will see me very soon with more videos. Bye guys.